Hey everyone, Maya here. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to do a reading for the next total lunar eclipse that we're having on the 26th of this month. So it's called a super flower blood moon. Wow, beautiful. And it's happening in Sagittarius and facing off, the sun in Gemini. So I'm no astrologer by any stretch of the imagination, so I'm just gonna come at this intuitively with the tarot cards. Um, it's a big wrap up. It's a full moon, it's a super moon, it's very close to Earth, to Gaia, and I feel these energies of big cycles wrapping up, a new one beginning, a new one's beginning. That's what I've been feeling in the latest readings, whether the monthly ones or the love ones. There's just these big cycles that are being wrapped up collectively, and so this is a collective message. So I thought it would be interesting to see what energies are leaving us collectively and what are the energies that are coming in, with this eclipse, this full moon, total lunar eclipse in Sag. So what I'm gonna do is this little deck. It's only major arcana, so I'm gonna pull two for the energies that are leaving us and do a spread on that, and then I'll pull another two for the energies that are coming in for all of us as a collective. I'm just gonna go free flowing with this. It's gonna be a free gig for a change. It always feels good to do that. So let's start. Let's jump in. So I'm gonna pull two major arcana for the energies leaving us. Please, Spirit. Two major arcana for the energies that are leaving us. Alright. We have the Lovers. Sorry. And the Emperor. So these are the energies leaving us. And let me just now pull the cards for the spread. I'm going to start with 4 cards and then we'll clarify as we go along. We have the Chariot, the 4 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Yes, and bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, so what I'm getting straight away with the Lovers and the Emperor is that we are asked to drop into our hearts here. It's like, the Emperor usually talks about, let me get some light in here. The shutters are shut. Alright. So the Emperor. The Emperor is a natural born leader. It suggests stability. He's the King of Kings, so he's reliable, he's stable, he's wise. He leads with authority and wisdom. It's he's unmoving as well. He's a little bit rigid because, he has all these experiences and he's leading from wisdom and from all these experiences. And with the Lovers, which indicates like this marriage between the divine masculine and divine feminine, this sacred marriage of the two polarities that make up creation. The yin and yang, the divine masculine, divine feminine, these two opposing forces of nature that create out of which all creation comes, right? So what I'm getting here is that we have to drop into our hearts, or I mean, we're asked to to drop into our hearts, leave maybe the experiences that we've had so far behind us, because you know sometimes when we lead our life through only through experience and through logic, and through the wisdom even that we got so far from these experiences, it's like we become a little bit deterministic, right? We're like, yeah, it happened that way, so it's gonna go on happening that way, or this happened, so cause and effect, right? And it's like we're asked to abandon this, leave this behind, all these experiences, all this baggage that we have either in our mental body or our emotional body, just you know, in our energy field, to let that go somehow, just wipe the slate clean. And this is exactly what an eclipse does. It does wipe the slate clean, and just try to see things from a heart based space, where we lead with our intuition rather than our mind, where we lead from our heart, rather than our logic. That's what I'm getting here, right? The lover says, make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. Absolutely, it's exactly what I'm feeling. It's, you know, and the Empress says, let's go all the way. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at, is to be able to just maybe leave our plans for a while. You know, all the to-do lists that we have, all the bucket lists that we have. There's nothing wrong with having that, but just leave them for a while to allow for new things to happen, for these choices that come from the heart, from our passion, from our intuition, to bubble up, so we can listen to them maybe, and be guided to a new direction after this eclipse takes place. An eclipse is a big energy in astrology, so it does go on for at least 6 months. It's a big time of change, of transformation. It's happening in Sag, so it has to do with clear communication, with really speaking our truth and standing in our authentic self, and the power of love, you know, the deeply emotional commitment. So yeah, really dropping into the heart, into the intuitive side, the right brain, and just maybe leave a little bit the need to take control, or to take charge, or to be efficient, or to be stable, that comes with the Emperor, and just, you know, lead in a much more free-flowing state. And that's maybe why I was feeling the need to be a little bit more free-flowing with this reading than my usual format. And this is what I can see here as well in these cards that we're starting with. We have the Queen of Cups. So she's all about intuition. She's all about compassion and care, unconditional love. She's all about nurturing herself and the others. She is full of patience, and she is free-flowing in her emotions, absolutely. We have the High Priestess as well. So yeah, this intuition, and we have the Moon here. The High Priestess is the mistress of mysteries, right? She can see beyond the veil. She has integrated her light and dark, her polarities that we were talking about here, in the Lovers. She has integrated them to a point where she can absolutely hear her guidance impeccably. She has a pearl here in the third eye chakra, so she's completely at one with her guidance, with the universe. And so again, the power of love and the power of intuition are extremely highlighted here. We also have the Chariot and the Four of Swords. So the Chariot, Major Arcana card of Cancer, again, talking about intuition, talking about success, talking about triumph and positive, rapid, fast movement forward, and the Four of Swords, which talks about contemplation, meditation, a time to rest, to put things to rest as well, okay? Put all past things to rest. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about anchoring harmony, equal give and take, balance into the physical, this generosity, equal give and take, and being able to give as much as to receive. So yeah, we are really asked here to, what is leaving us is maybe this propensity or this conditioning that we have to absolutely have everything in a row, all our ducks in a row, to lead by experience, to overthink things maybe, or holding on too tight to a certain amount of stability or comfort zone, and to let things flow more freely into our lives, like this rush of energy that comes in with the Chariot. This healing of the light and dark, again, the integration of light and dark, and just being able to maybe forgive and forget past experiences, even if they were hard. And it's wrapping up a big cycle, so it would have been major, but it's like we're leaving behind this conditioning of planning everything out, planning all our moves, and having to have all the answers before we can act on our passions or our deep-seated intuition, if that makes any sense. So let's get more clarifiers here to see what we're asked to leave behind us and what is actually leaving our energy fields with this eclipse. So the Chariot is clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Two of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Swords. And let's get one more row here. So the Chariot and the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords and Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, beautiful, and the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands. I'm gonna get one for yeah, and one yeah. Wow, yes. And bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, the cycles that are leaving us, this big cycle that is wrapping up for the collective, has been extremely harsh. I cannot stress that enough. We've all lived the coronavirus. We've been extremely restricted in our lives. We've all gone through the mill for the past 2 years, and it's still happening. We're not like out of it by any means. It has been a major cycle wrapping up for the collective. It's beginning, it's the first eclipse of the eclipse season, so it's just the start, but we are leaving the worst behind. This card is painful. The Ten of Swords is extremely painful. We feel stabbed in the back with hit rock bottom. Here it's been very dark. There could have been dark nights of the souls over and over again, and just painful. There's been suffering, there's been grieving, there's been with all the loved ones that passed over, for many people, many families all over the world. I mean, this has been hard. There's no two ways about it. But I always say with the Ten of Swords, the worst is behind. It's the darkest hour before dawn. All this dark is being replaced by this new dawn, which is coming with this total eclipse, this super flower blood moon in Sag, a full moon, a super moon. So it's really wrapping up this cycle where the worst is over. It's behind us. And so what I'm seeing here is this positive movement forward. is asking us to heal, you know, with the star, to accept the healing, because the healing is coming. So to be vulnerable enough to accept the healing, to accept, to forgive and forget. I mean, even if we don't forget, that's not the point, but to forgive whatever happened in the past, and not, you know, remain in our shadow aspects, around confusion, around uncertainty, around all the conflict that has been happening around the world. Sorry, I have a little itch. Sorry. Um, all the conflict that has happened around the world, the ego-based energies, the power struggles, you know, that happened, that made us feel like we were in the dark, all the confusion and the uncertainty that were so prevalent over the last 2 years, and are still there, to be honest. We're asked to sort of move away from that, and to look positively ahead, because big healing is coming, big alignment is coming. We also are leaving behind all the overwhelm, all the overload that happened. It's another 10, another card of completion here, and there's so many of them in this reading. It's beautiful. We have 10s all over the place. And just, you know, again, leave this baggage behind. Make the effort to actually leave this baggage behind, because we have this destination, clear destination in sight. The worst is over. Again, this harmony between divine masculine and divine feminine, that is coming in completely healed with the Two of Cups. I'm not talking about romantic relationships here, because it's a collective message. It's really the sacred wedding between the divine masculine and divine feminine, which is really all about this equal give and take that we see with the Six of Pentacles, and really putting all this to rest, putting all this conflict to rest, putting all this confusion, fogginess, and you know, shadow aspects, anxieties, fears that have been triggered by everything that's been happening in the world. Well, try to put that to rest, really. And we are giving all the energies to be able to do that. Leave all this behind, all this emotional, mental baggage behind, and come back to a healed state, between between the divine masculine and divine feminine, between polarities, basically, with the Chariot, the Two of Cups, and the Star. This is absolutely happening. The energies are absolutely there for this to happen, to leave this behind. Again, all this integration of light and dark that we see with these cards, the High Priestess, the Chariot, the Star, and the Two of Cups. And look at that, yes, this equal give and take, this generosity that we have towards each other. And, you know, again, the Wheel of Fortune, a 10, a completion. So again, this theme of major cycles coming to a close in our personal lives, in our own karmic cycles, our own personal paths, and also for the collective, another 10. And the Sun, major arcana card of Leo, the Sun, this absolute potential, this ultimate potential for happiness, for joy, for leaving all the obstacles behind. Really, again, with the Chariot, the Sun, and the Star, we are looking at major healing with this cycle coming to a close, this big cycle coming to a close with this eclipse. And this potential, by leaving all this, all these energies behind that we've just talked about. Sorry, my phone is ringing, but I won't be able to answer because I can't move right now. Sorry about that. Yes, all these energies of big energies of healing, of positive movement forward, of success, triumph, of leaving this stonewalling behind, all these obstacles that we've had that were hindering our positive movement forward, well, you know, all the energies are here for us to completely, you know, leave these obstacles in the past and be able to move forward into a much, much more beautiful space, as we see here. I'm so sorry about that, but if I move right now, I'm gonna... If I move right now, I'm gonna drop everything, the camera again. So I won't. And then, so with the Queen of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands. So yeah, again, energies, petty squabbling, power struggles, with the Nine of Swords, all the anxieties that were coming around. Stop calling me. Okay, all the anxieties, sleepless nights, fears, all these, this triggering of our shadow aspects that were happening. We are asked to leave this behind, nurture ourselves, and go back to our authentic self with passion, unconditional love, with the two queens here of Wands and of Cups. So that's for the energies that we're leaving behind. And let's see what's coming in now. Really sorry about the phone. Couldn't move the setup again. Alright. So let's start by getting two major arcana. So the energies that are coming in, we have the Magician, beautiful, and the Star. Wow, wow, guys. Beautiful. Look at that. So let's just get the first four cards, and then we'll clarify. One last shuffle I'm hearing. Alright. We have the Six of Wands, the Moon. Here is the Moon. Strength. And the Four of Cups. So what's coming in? Wow. The Magician and the Star. So this deep healing that I was just talking about, this deep healing, deep alignment. It's this sort of potential for self-realization and just this openness to life and dreams coming true with the Star. And with the Magician, of course, it's the first the card one of the whole deck. It really talks about manifestation and having all the resources that we need to manifest exactly what we want. The Magician says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings, absolutely. And the Star says a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Wow. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. This is exactly what I've been feeling. So this alignment, this deep healing that is coming after this cycle is coming to a close. Major cycle. I cannot stress that enough. Well, it's bringing in dreams coming true, self-realization, and the end of a difficult situation, the end of this big major cycle that was really difficult for all of us. And the Magician, yeah, you can manifest the life you love. It's exactly that. There is the potential to manifest exactly what you want. And with, you know, it will magically appear in the sense that when we co-create with the universe and we're able to leave all the past baggage behind and we align, you know, with our stars, with the planets, with the universe, with our angels, with whatever you believe in, well, it looks like magic. Things fall into place in a way that it looks like magic. So that's exactly what is happening, what's coming in. It's beautiful. So amazing. And we have in the 4 cards, we have the 6 of Wands. So again, this theme of triumph, of overcoming hardships. Okay, the hero of war coming back from battle, being hailed by the townspeople, recognition, triumph, the moon. So here it makes its appearance, this full moon, this full total lunar eclipse. It's all about, again, intuition and the subconscious. I think it's like we are triumphing, we are taming, and for good, and triumphing over shadow aspects, because everything is shadowy in the moonlight, and the 4 of Cups, where we are disengaged and not seeing, emotionally disengaged and not seeing this gift of the Ace of Cups, of total unconditional love and gratitude being offered by the universe. If you stay hung up on the past and unable to, you know, break away from this cycle, that is, you know, ending. It is over. If you keep on, you know, looking at the past, well, maybe you won't be able to tame these shadow aspects, or these fears, or these illusionary states that keep on, you know, how can I say, keep on permeating basically our energy fields and our perception, because the moon is all about perception as well. And maybe we just, even though things are changing very fast, we can still get hung up on the past, because we're not seeing this new day, this new these new energies coming in, like this guy, right? He's so hung up on these 3 of Cups, he can't see this big gift coming to him. But you have everything. I mean, the universe is really confirming, it is giving you all the energies that you can possibly need to manifest your life, your ideal life, your dreams, your passions, right? So let's get a few more clarifiers before I close up. So I'm going to clarify all these and see. So clarifying the 6 of Wands, we have the 4 of Wands. Clarifying strength, we have the 8 of Cups. Clarifying the moon, we have the Wheel of Fortune again. And clarifying the 4 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. What was I saying? Oh my God. It's beautiful. You really can't make this stuff up. Okay. And then let's clarify one more row. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. All right. Oh, wow. Right. Look at that. Here is this clear communication that is needed. Speaking your truth with integrity. That is what Sag is all about. And the eclipse is happening in Sag. All right. So, yeah, this big victory, this big triumph that is coming. It's you know, any underhanded energies, any sort of self-sabotage, or lying, or deceit, or lying to oneself or to others, you know, I'm tempted to say you really have to, I mean, not saying you're doing this, but even if it's happening around you, just drop it, because you have, what is coming in is this beautiful foundation, very, very beautiful foundation, that is potentially possible for everyone to create. And this abundance, this luxury, this co-creating with the universe that brings you to total personal well-being, it's absolutely there. And if there are any of these energies of because the Seven of Swords energy is just not being aligned to your highest good, basically. When you lie, when you deceive, when you cheat, when you manipulate or judge or over criticize, it's just not being aligned, right, with the truth. So it's like dropping this. By dropping this, you are able to absolutely be victorious, recognized, build this beautiful foundation for yourself, and this beautiful well-being. And that is absolutely the energies that are coming up for the whole collective with this moon, with this total moon, total lunar eclipse. And strength is clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So again, this theme of walking away from emotional baggage, from past emotional hang-ups, and just this offering that is coming of unconditional love. It's a young energy, so yeah, it's the beginning of that. It's again this dropping into the heart base space, and forget about all the mental manipulations, the overthinking, the analysis paralysis, and everything that has to do with getting stuck in your mental body. And with the moon, this maybe time of of fear or anxiety, anxieties that were bubbling up from the subconscious because of everything that has been happening, and this harsh old old cycle that is coming to a close, where now there's this beautiful new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely beautiful new beginning, and we can see that everywhere in this reading, this beautiful new path that is there for you, unobstructed by any past obstacles, again putting things to rest. And again, the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, look at that, it's really coming full circle. And we have the World coming up in a second, coming full circle. It is over. This major cycle, harsh cycle for the collective, is coming to a close. I'm not saying it's going to end on the 26th with the eclipse. That's not what I'm saying, but it's the start of that and the beginning of a new absolutely beautiful new beginning. And look at that. I was saying that this guy, by being hung up on the past, is not seeing the Ace of Cups, where here is the Ace of Cups right there. Gift from another gift from the universe, a gift, two gifts from the universe. I mean, with the Magician and the Star and the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, all these gifts from the universe that are coming in with this full moon, renewal in the physical, that can be anchored in the physical life, and renewal of passion, this free flow of emotions that we've been talking about. And this guy may be finally seeing this Ace of Cups that just appeared for him. And the Nine of Swords, this rush of energy that is coming in. And the World, the last card of the whole deck. Again, end of a major cycle and beginning of a new one with the Fool card. Because when the World card comes, then the next thing, it's the end of the tarot deck, and we start with the Fool again. So absolutely beautiful. So if I summarize, it's just big end of a big major cycle for the collective that has been extremely hard. Dropping into your heart, trying to wipe this slate clean on all the challenging energies that still linger in your energy field about whatever happened. And this big intention, really anchor this big intention of starting anew, because you have every possible energy that you need to do that. Major healing and major blessings with this new cycle that is starting with this full moon eclipse in Sag. So thank you for being here. I'll see you for the June monthly readings, and take care. Bye.